Please be seated. Good afternoon. My name is Andrew Blanchard. I'm a professor of electrical engineering and the Dean of Undergraduate Education. Before we begin this joyous ceremony, let me remind you to silence your cell phones and be courteous to those around you by quietly attending to the speakers throughout the ceremony. During the presentation of graduates, we encourage you to express your pride by applauding and cheering. This is a wonderful day for everyone. Graduates, parents, family, friends. Thank you for being here. Please enjoy the ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, as University Marshal, it is my distinct privilege to introduce to you the President of the University of Texas at Dallas, Dr. Hobson Wildenthal.
Thank you, Dean Blanchard. Congratulations, graduates. Welcome, family and friends. It's a great day for you, great day for us. It's the 124th commencement in our 47-year history of UT Dallas. I and my colleagues here on the stage and also in the audience are delighted to be with you, students and families, as you become our newest alumni. It's my privilege to introduce key colleagues with me on stage: Dr. Inga Musselman, Acting Provost; and Dr. Calvin Jameson, our Vice President for Administration. And representing our faculty, Vice Speaker of the Senate, Dr. Richard Scotch. And your fellow alum, University Registrar, Jennifer McDowell. Now I'll let Dr. Musselman introduce the rest of our stage party.
Thank you, President Wildenthal. Graduates, families, and friends, and UT Dallas students, staff, and faculty, I would like to welcome you to the 2016 Spring Commencement ceremonies. These ceremonies, occurring over 3 days, are joyous celebrations of the many accomplishments of our students, resulting in the awarding of bachelor's, master's, and doctoral degrees in the fields of arts and humanities, arts, technology, and emerging communications, behavioral and brain sciences, economic, political, and policy sciences, engineering and computer science, interdisciplinary studies, management, and natural sciences and mathematics. Graduates, my colleagues on the faculty and on the staff at UT Dallas and I offer you our heartfelt congratulations on earning your degrees. This is truly a great day for you. Please know that it is also a meaningful day for those of us who work at UT Dallas, because here we have the opportunity to see the culmination of what you and we together have been working towards for many years. Enjoy today, and again, congratulations. Now I have the privilege of introducing some colleagues in the stage party. Dr. Dennis Kratz, Dean of the School of Arts and Humanities. Mr. Todd Fechter, Interim Dean, School of Arts, Technology, and Emerging Communications. Dr. Dennis Dean, School of Economic, Political, and Policy Sciences. Dr. Shelley Lane, Associate Dean, Arts and Humanities. Dr. John Gooch, Associate Dean, Arts and Humanities. And Yul Elliott, Associate Dean of Economic, Political, and Policy Sciences. Now I welcome President Wildenthal back to the podium to continue the commencement ceremony.
Thank you. To introduce today's student speaker, it's my pleasure to ask Dean Dennis Dean of the School of Economic, Political, and Policy Sciences to come to the podium. Dennis?
Thank you, Dr. Wildenthal. Our student speaker came to the University of Texas at Dallas from Richardson High School and is graduating today cum laude with a degree in international political economy and a minor in Spanish and Hispanic area studies. Marlene Campos has been involved in several organizations on campus, including the Rotaract Club and Toastmasters, and has been a supplemental instruction leader for social statistics with the Student Success Center. She's a member of the distinguished Kappa Delta Chi sorority and is on the dean's list. In addition to her on-campus activities, she's currently interns at the International Rescue Committee of Dallas, welcoming refugees and aiding them in rebuilding their lives. She also tutors at-risk students at Richardson High and encourages them through the college application process. After graduation, she plans to continue her graduate studies and pursue a master's degree here in international political economy here at UTD, but first she wants to gain some international experience by teaching English abroad in Japan, Korea, or Colombia. Graduates, please welcome your classmate, Marlene Campos.
Thank you, Dr. Dean. First of all, I want to thank all the family, friends, and parents who are here today. Congratulations to all of the students, and thank you for the faculty for taking the time to being here with us today. It is an honor to stand here and address you all at our commencement from UTD. I would love to start by saying that these past few years have been glorious, but let's be honest, getting through college is no cakewalk and often involved many inglorious moments. But look at us now. I mean, really, take a moment to look at yourself and look around you. Smile at your friends. Wave at the crowd. And take a deep breath. I think we all want to remember this moment exactly how it is. Today is a day that should always remain in your mind as a pinnacle of years of hard work. As a transfer student, my experience at UTD has been slightly unique. I did not transfer due to necessity, but because of choice. I am a strong believer that you learn more outside of the classroom than inside, and the place I had been attending lacked something unexplainable. This prompted my search for a university with diversity, energy, and pizzazz. And so I found the University of Texas at Dallas. My outsider analysis of UTD was that it had a quirky and exciting, ooh, what's going on over there, kind of atmosphere. Peculiarities that seasoned students had grown accustomed to stood out. For example, it was socially acceptable to go to class in pajama pants, take naps in the middle of bookshelf rows, and form lines for free stuff an hour before setup. It was fun seeing a mixture of culture, curiosity, and determination among students. Furthermore, what really made me fall for UTD was its welcoming culture. Say you are walking down a hallway. You hear chatter, laughter, and perhaps a mouth-watering smell. You slowly poke your head through a cracked door to peek at whatever's going on when suddenly someone notices you. It's awkward. You begin explaining yourself and apologizing when instantly you are cut off, and instead of being scorned, you are welcomed in joyfully. Every time I witnessed this or experienced it, it warmed my heart, and I knew that I had come to the right university. This room is full of stories. Every single one of us has endured personal challenges and carried private burdens these past years. As a first-generation college student, I can attest to the anxieties faced by those carrying the hopes and dreams of their entire family on their shoulders. Choosing to improve yourself despite the obstacles is something to be applauded. No one can ever say that you are not a fighter because being at commencement means you all just won the world championship. Despite the different paths we have traveled, we have supported each other. And in grand and intimate ways, UTD and its faculty has also supported us. Today is a testament to the fact that we have not just gained knowledge, we have learned to think. Through clubs and organizations, we were able to band together for common causes in leadership and service. Along with victories, failures were also shared, and this made us stronger. At the same time, there is a melancholy in the air as we strive to understand what it means to graduate. Later today, many of us will feast and promptly fall into a food coma, during which you may ponder life or possibly have an existential crisis. I tried coming up with words of wisdom or revelations that you could later recall to help soothe the transition into the real world. However, since I am in the same boat and just as nervous, it seemed inadequate. I realized that a synthesis of drops of wisdom from family and mentors would be more appropriate. Wherever you end up, mold your situation into one with meaning and that provides you with transferable skills and growth. Sulking and regretting will get you nowhere. Even if your hands are shaking and your neck is sweating, take the initiative to open up new choices and expand your potential beyond that of a job description. When you feel like fitting in, stand out. When you feel settled, take a risk. As we move on, we must have faith. Faith that our professors have prepared us. Faith that our family and friends will have our back. And most importantly, faith in our own capabilities that we have spent years molding. So whether you go on to graduate school or into the workforce, never stop growing and never stop thinking. Congratulations, spring class of 2016.
Hard act to follow. You graduates leaving us, or maybe not leaving us after 2, 3, 4, 5 years. A lot has happened in that time. I'm kind of a midtermer at UT Dallas. This is my 23rd spring commencement. Counting fall and summer commencements, I must have experienced at least 50. And given they always have several ceremonies each commencement, I must have sat through, and that's the operative word, at least 200 ceremonies. There was a time when we did not have the activity center. I'm told that sometimes we held commencement outdoors, but we never tried that again after 100-degree day and black robes, people fainting. In the early 90s, when I got here, we held commencement in the Richardson City Center. When we got bigger, we moved to the Plano City Center. One year, we apparently forgot to make reservations, and we were bumped out of the Plano Center by a cat show. We had to return to Richardson and had to have 5 ceremonies. We thought we'd run a marathon. Now that we're conditioned to 8, it would be like a sprint. Sitting through those 200-odd ceremonies, I listened to many commencement speakers. The president, speaker of the faculty, graduate dean, undergraduate dean, vice president for development. Since we always had multiple ceremonies, you heard the same speech over and over again. Y'all don't have to worry about that. You only hear me once. Some of my colleagues behind me will hear me 8 times. Those speeches rarely got better with repetition. And when they were irritating, as they sometimes were, they got worse. But perhaps the only thing worse than having to listen to them over and over again was having to give them over and over again. That's my challenge for these 3 days. On this note, the innovation seems recent, but it's actually been going on for maybe 10 years, of having student speakers is really one of our great creations, because the speakers are great and you only hear them once, but mainly they're great. But these little personal matters are trivia. What counts at commencement exercises and never gets old and never fails to inspire those of us who work at and work for UT Dallas is the thrill of sharing with you your joy and your pride of accomplishment. Believe me, you inspire us, and particularly so on this day of pure distilled enjoyment, your enjoyment and ours. It's now my turn after 23 years to get to be, or to have to be, the commencement speaker, addressing you graduates and your families and friends who are here celebrating this occasion with you. I will attempt to convey to you some of my thinking and feeling about UT Dallas, and hopefully strike some chords of resonance between your thoughts and emotions and mine. I could write a book about all the things and people of UTD that make me proud and give me joy as I stroll around campus. Maybe I will someday, but remembering that brevity is the soul of wit, I will not give that address to you today. Speaking simply, I feel proud of UT Dallas, proud of our students, particularly today of you graduates, proud of our faculty and of my administrative and staff colleagues. I'm proud of our buildings and of our campus appearance, and I'm proud of the reputation that we've earned among thoughtful and knowledgeable members of the larger community. That reputation is that UT Dallas is a community of bright, hardworking, and hard-studying students and faculty, that we do education the right way, and that we are steadily and rapidly ascending to the highest ranks of American universities. You and your families should feel that same pride in UT Dallas and feel particularly proud to be its graduates. Our pride is well justified by the objective facts. Our students' intellectual distinction ranks them with America's best. Our faculty members' achievements in research, creativity, and teaching are recognized increasingly by many competitive awards, and our campus buildings and exteriors now excite admiration from all visitors. Our achievements strike envy and maybe even a little fear among our community of peer universities, as more and more outstanding students such as you are choosing us as the runway from which you take off into your future. You graduates have been at UT Dallas during a time of amazing growth and progress. There's good reason to believe this progress will continue in the years ahead. Your fellow alums who left UT Dallas as you arrived have a hard time recognizing and navigating today's campus when they return. Do not stay away too long, or you'll have similar difficulties when you come back. We think you graduates made wise choices when you enrolled at UT Dallas. We know you worked hard at a demanding school to graduate. We are grateful you chose us, and we thank you for your confidence in us. You are now wed to us, your alma mater, through unbreakable bonds, and we are to you. Let us enjoy a long and happy relationship. Congratulations. I'll ask Dean Blanchard to return to the podium.
Thank you, President Willenthal. I would like to offer a special recognition to those students graduating with honors today. All candidates graduating with Latin honors, including cum laude, magna cum laude, and summa cum laude, please stand and be recognized. Please be seated. Collegium 5 is UTD's four-year honors program. I would like to invite all C5 graduates here to stand and be recognized. Please be seated. Phi Kappa Phi is the nation's oldest, largest, and most selective all-discipline honor society. All Phi Kappa Phi members, please stand and be recognized. Please be seated. It is now my honor to certify the candidates for undergraduate degrees. Will all candidates who are to receive the bachelor degree please rise and remain standing? That would be part of you. Dr. Willenthal, on behalf of the faculty, I certify to you that those candidates who have completed all of their academic requirements are entitled to receive their respective degrees. Candidates, please be seated.
It's now my pleasure to call to the podium Dr. Marion Underwood, Dean of Graduate Studies.
Thank you, President Wildenthal. Today's commencement ceremony is the highlight of the academic calendar. We gather to recognize and celebrate your dedication, hard work, and the glorious achievement of earning your degrees. We know without a doubt that you have gained a great deal of knowledge. However, as Albert Einstein reminds us, imagination is more important than knowledge, for knowledge is limited to all we know now and understand, while imagination embraces the entire world and all there will ever be to know and to understand. We hope that you will use your imaginations to pursue new directions, to acquire new knowledge, and then to apply it wisely. I would also like to recognize the tremendous contributions, commitment, and sacrifices of the parents, families, and friends that help make this day a reality. Students succeed not only because of their own efforts, but because of the support they receive from families and friends. So to our graduates and their families, congratulations, good luck, good success, and best wishes for your very bright futures. Will all candidates who are to receive master's degrees please rise and remain standing? Dr. Wildenthal, on behalf of the faculty, I certify that the candidates who have completed all of their academic requirements are entitled to receive their master's degrees. Candidates, please be seated. Earlier today, a special recognition ceremony was conducted for graduating doctoral students. Each student who participated in this ceremony invited his or her advisor or another UT Dallas faculty member to assist me in placing the doctoral hood of their commencement regalia over their heads. The conferral signified the success of the candidate in completing his or her program of studies, leading to the highest academic degree offered by UT Dallas. Because the doctoral recipients are already hooded, it now only remains for them to receive their diplomas. I ask that all doctoral candidates now stand to be recognized. Candidates, please be seated.
These are the important words. Now, by virtue of the authority vested by law in the Board of Regents of the University of Texas system, I confer upon each of you the respective academic degree for which you have been recommended, with all the rights, privileges, responsibilities, and obligations appertaining thereunto. And I offer you my sincere congratulations. Congratulations.
Arts degree, please come forward as your name is called. Joshua B. Kaplan. Yanine Sierra. Lance Elias Eden. Emma Bailey Zeller. Carolyn Renee Grimes. Lindsay Michelle Yarborough. Sarah Beth Wagoner. Dijon Demetria Beck. Janelle Elizabeth Getman. Samantha Greminger. Barbara Ann Hike. Ben Brown Hoover. Isaias Zapata. Joshua Abel Jean Blanc. Mahadi Saban Ahmed. Nicole Danielle Chin. Shay Connor Henham. Megan Laura Sanders. Liana Margarita Jones. Giovanni Rojas. Stephen Lee Neal. Emiliano Lozano. Negan Aghasabak. Zamiris Anise White. Ariba Salman Ahmed. Phoebe Beth Garcia. Alexandra Lee Mintle. Megan Alexis K. Hoffman. Victoria Aranda. Daniel Craig Dunham. Terry Lynn Pridmore. Yvette Elaine Tomlinson. Robert Dakota Parrish. Robert Townland Doobie. Nina Elizabeth Cook. Ram Laska. Rebecca Erin Gamboa. Adriana Celeste Escamilla. Genevieve Tweemy Kwong. Camilla Chan. Nathan Thomas Camp. Brandon Eugene Kennard. Cassandra Enriquez. Melissa Walters Fritchie. Joshua Melton. Jessica C. Vang. Catherine Lee Moore. James Edward Watson. Kaylin Therese Seal. Emma Alexander Swinehart. Matthew Dale Lindsay. Rodrigo Paramo. Lindsay K. Ward. Jennifer Lynn Pastor. Candidates from the School of Arts, Technology, and Emerging Communication receiving the Bachelor of Arts degree, please come forward as your name is called. Catherine Elizabeth Chin. Michael T. Bradley. Dylan Lee Black. Chao Chang. Chantel Marie Boer. Madeline Irene Aguilar. Miso Bellauer. Jenna Catherine Bastian. Alex Bean. Lorraine Bett. Joseph Edward Anthony. Adam Michael Carr. Austin Young Bauer. Nathaniel Byron Bauer. Brooke Danielle Batten. Michael Del Rosario. Joseph Anthony Conover. Catherine Victoria Cottle. Cassandra Mercedes Gordillo. Preston Elliott Dunnigan. Lori Ibarra Droz. Eric Jackson Stem DeFries. Jonathan David Dalton. Chloe Ann Ferris. Alex Stephen Curtis. Kristen K. Fisher. Ethan Craig Davis. Peter Dang. Zachary Joseph Freeman. Stephen Adam Herman. Ali Kanyan. Brooklyn Elizabeth Hendrick. Victoria Louise Mayfield. Cameron Leland Kalmbach. Naomi Nicole Harmon. Brandon Matthew James. Travis Austin Harvey. Larry Daniel Marquez. Junie Kim. Molly Latitam Meyer. Andrew Schultz Kelly. Jonathan Lee Martinez. Larry Christopher Mothry. Cindy Trang Kwok. Enrique Antonio Paniagua. Pedro Antonio Orona. Idrei Ramos. Thomas James Prendergrast. John Tyler Morgan. Gabrielle Alexa Polanco. Matthew Kwok Win. Stephen Benjamin Phillips. Travis Thompson Mueller. Emily Ann Painter. Lillian Grace Victoria Ramsch. Tanner Charles Mortensen. Luke Edward Robson. Stephen Austin Rodriguez. Tiffany Celeste Sweet. Scott Brian Stevenson. Michael Robert Smeltzer. Nicholas Allen Record. Connor Abel Roycroft. Jeffrey John Seabakken. Michael Franklin Sisk. Montana Alexandra Riojas. Allison Ann Reed. Taylor Monique Ransom. Zachary Keith Smith. Summer Saylor.
John T. Woodley. Aiden Andrew Vasquez. Gavin Michael Troy. Elizabeth Dawn Baxter. Wayan Nguyen. Danielle Francesca Boer. Andrew James Wells. Nancy G. Boughton. Brianna Christine Bartholomew. Leah Jane Butterbaugh. Nilifer Arsala. Saul Rigoberto Cabral. Oscar Aranda. Andrew C. Tao. Justin Henry Ozuna. Marco Antonio Martinez. Angela Nguyen. Michelle Noor. Brian Warner McCollum. Angela Yanchi Ku. Hannah Marie Jones. Tiffany Ashley Holtz. Nicholas Michael Minke. William Charles Leroy. Michael Anthony Madrano. Juan Rafael Garcia. Leopoldo Montemayor. Julia Christine Pauletti. Jose Antonio Luna. Catherine A. Truesdale. Shabnam Talebi. Allison Anne-Marie Sparks. Catherine Elizabeth Perez. Hannah Victoria Ridge. Alexis Davia Short. Whitney Renee Worrell. Ryan Patrick Tyler. Angelique Acosta Roa. Amanda Nicole Tolbert. Candidates from the School of Economic, Political, and Policy Sciences receiving the Bachelor of Arts degree, please come forward as your name is called. Maria Valente. Lakeisha Marie Hopkins. Jeffrey Daniel Burrell. Janet Elizabeth Ombres. Rafael Lamont Farley. Ruben Gonzalez Coronado. Philip Joseph Downey. Tillman Lee Doty. Michael Taylor Felwalk. Timothy Durden. Kelsey Carol Cook. Andrea Elizabeth Custodio. Jesus Jorge Coronado. Melinda Bao Han Hong. Brianne Kelton. At guard, number 3, Aima Wallace-Perry. Giuliano B. Raposa. Steve Shin. Denise Yvonne Pena. Chelsea Nicole Moore. And Elisa Danielle Reyna. Sarah Ann Blackshear. Timothy Craig Nakagai. Franco Luciano Bria Massaro. Andrew Stephen Coates. Ashley Allison Marchand. Rachel Marie Romanchukevich. Yoonji Nam. Eric Michael Monroe. Ronnie Samat Scott. Cody Wayne Kingston. Nicole Fishberg K. Schwartz. William M. Brown. Christopher Michael Cosby. Blake Jackson Eaton. Maureen Jean Elbana. Tessa Gabrielle McGlynn. Blake Joseph Adams. Nathan Robert Glover. Asia Rihanna Cavett. Christopher Michael Joseph. Eric Vera Hernandez. Lisa Peroni. Yara Kasume. Victoria Morgan Patterson. Courtney Elizabeth Stevens. Jessica Lauren Smith. Brooke Ashley Knudsen. Louis P. Chopin. Chad Michael Newsom. Edgar Santimanez. Nicholas Meza Hernandez. Neri Rolando Vasquez. Alexandra Barker Knoll. Maz Ali Khan. Aisha Zareen Khan. Therese Micah Berger. Kimberly K. Williford. Stephen Ray Pate. Sandy Cecilia Hernandez. Minsu Jin. Emily Villanueva Ortega. Sophia Yuna Hong. Candidates from the School of Economic, Political, and Policy Sciences receiving the Bachelor of Science degree, please come forward as your name is called. Marlene Campos. Ashley Camille Manchi. Alejandro Torres Lazos. Cody J. Huffmuckel. Santiago Bayo. Maria Tricia R. Francisco. Wadi Daniel El-Juri. Aubrey Aaron Kinzer. Yunying Chin. Nathan Edward Agnew. Eos Gideon Hale. Jason Allen Benham. Robert David Metter.
Mary Therese Duggan. Cruz Manuel De Leon. Molly Vey Eskelson. Autumn Michelle Howell. Stuart James Weaver. Britt Kaimana Woods. Stephen Wesley Reeves. Josette Catherine Raphael. Audra Lillian Jackson. Aisha Khan. Jacob James Lair. Addison Paige Larson. Nina Louise Haug. Mustafa Jaytukum. Kathleen Lillian Terry. Virginia Servine. Anthony N. Obuli. Sukaina Syed. Ruby Maria Vielma. Rohit Prasad. Fanat Nawarat. Abel John Martinez. William Chase Sampson. Candidates from the School of Arts and Humanities receiving the Master of Arts degree, please come forward as your name is called. Larry Stephen Kaplan. Megan Elizabeth Perizzo. Jessica Elaine Hitch. Azure Deanna Arthur. Ebony Adora Udenzi. Kristen Conway. Kevin Santry Edwards. Isay Del Bosque. Fergal Purcell. Daniel Reed Boswell. Toya Trenice Morris. Madeira McKee. Sarah Deanne Reidlinger. Kelly Ann Henderson. Micah Jason Knight. Ahmed Hussein Sadala. Candidates from the School of Arts, Technology, and Emerging Communication receiving the Master of Arts degree, please come forward as your name is called. Joseph Sidney Rowe. Norma J. Martin. Stephen Russell Mallory. Brian William McKittrick. Bailey J. Browder. Daryl Flood. Yan Su. Cicely Miller. McGuire Bowles. Olumide Asayan. Candidates from the School of Economic, Political, and Policy Sciences receiving the Master of Arts degree, please come forward as your name is called. Lingyi Zhao. Candidates from the School of Arts, Technology, and Emerging Communication receiving the Master of Fine Arts degree, please come forward as your name is called. Robert Joseph Manriquez. Chris Hayes. Mary Garcia. Brittany Nicole Jones. David Chu. Leighton Daniel Lucky. Vincent Edward Lowe. Wilford David Watts III. Syed Mohammed Hadi Gassem Zeda. Carrie Elizabeth Sullivan. Cynthia Sathoff. John Simi Raven. Candidates from the School of Economic, Political, and Policy Sciences receiving the Master of Public Affairs degree, please come forward as your name is called. Bailey Barksdale. Tal Kahani. Autumn Croxell. Teresa Danielle Diaz. Zakia Amadi Johnson. Marianne Kabaya Joseph. Jada Renea Kent. Diana Wangari Bugua. Kara Lee Smoot. Candidates from the School of Economic, Political, and Policy Sciences receiving the Master of Public Policy degree, please come forward as your name is called. Marissa Ann Walker. Shibali Majumdar. Candidates from the School of Economic, Political, and Policy Sciences receiving the Master of Science degree, please come forward as your name is called. Jakim Randolph Williams. Stephen Charles Shea. Jeffrey Paul Dill. Alexandra Pace. Catherine Jasmine Campos. Brian Anthony Cervenka. Matthew Kyle Grace. Leticia Gonzalez. Yu Zhong. Mohammed Faisal Iftikhar. Richard Hernandez. Yanda Kiao. Jianglong Zhao. Kihan Hu. Labanya Banerjee. Vaishnavi Ravichandran. Cody Basil. Gerardo Juarez. Jennifer Deanne Logan. Philip Larry Lawler. Shakiba Morvario. Candidates from the School of Arts and Humanities receiving the doctoral degree, please come forward as your name is called. Elpida Vuitsis. Candidates from the School of Economic, Political, and Policy Sciences receiving the doctoral degree, please come forward as your name is called. Nina Barbieri. Stephen James Clipper. Alexis Jane Harper. Amy Elizabeth Hughes. Casper Kamau. Ryan David Crone. Yi-En So. Irwanda Wisnu Wardhana. This concludes the presentation of degrees. It's now my pleasure to hand the podium over to Dr. Wildenthal.
Truly great. I'd like to thank the university staff who planned and executed the commencement ceremonies today and express my appreciation to faculty and administrators who also participated. I'd like to also thank the staff members with the most challenging job reading the names. Our auditors are Daniel Calhoun, Chris McAlpine, and Paul Teal. Thank you, boys. Now, would you graduates please rise? In about 15 seconds, it will be time to move your tassels from the right to the left side. If you ever forget which side your tassel goes on, remember upon graduation, you wear it on your left side over your heart to remind you of your alma mater, UT Dallas. Graduates, please move your tassels over to the left side. Graduates, you can be seated, graduates. Let me be the first again to offer my warmest congratulations to you and my very best wishes for a prosperous and successful future. In addition to earning your degrees, you've earned the right to call yourself alumni, a very special group of individuals. This day is a milestone in your lives, but also in our lives. We wish you the best as you go on to your new lives as graduates of UT Dallas. Enjoy the rest of the day, celebrating with the family and friends. And again, return to us often. And now, in your first act as alumni, I would like to ask you all to please rise, graduates and guests, and we'll have our singing of alma mater by one of our students, Patricia Balconi Lamica. Patricia.
Inflame the
Please be seated. Graduates, my personal congratulations. Job well done. In a moment, the stage party will recess through the rear doors of the auditorium, after which our new graduates will also recess. Graduates, please pay attention to the staff from the Office of the Registrar as they ask you to stand one row at a time to recess. Once the graduates have left, family, friends, they leave from the doors from which you entered, exit out of the north entrance and turn right. You may join your graduates on the campus mall. Please enjoy the music of the Encore Brass as the ceremony closes.